Today we're going to be talking about in this video how to stay motivated and how to stay productive when your network marketing business is slow. Now, I've been in the space 28 years, been with 3 different companies. The one I'm with now, we've done over $2 billion in sales, the last 12 years all online. And I've got some experience here, so I know what I'm talking about. And here's what I want to tell you is that every business goes through cycles. Every business goes through seasons where it's busy and you got momentum. Then all of a sudden, it's really not that busy. Wow, where did the momentum go? Oh my gosh, we've got new momentum. We got fresh people starting. We got fresh sales. We got new countries. We got new products. It's getting busier again. And listen, every business, especially our business inside network marketing, it goes through this. And you just have to look at it and go, you know what? Oh, we're busy. Man, momentum is great. Awesome. Oh, we're kind of slow right now. Okay, well, that stinks, but it's still awesome if you look at it from a business standpoint. Because here's what I see every time I look at business being slow. There's no opportunity like there was when there was all this momentum and you're inside your company and you're working your craft every single day. This is the biggest opportunity for you to really go out and push it even stronger, make more posts, do more videos, have more conversations, tell more stories, do more presenting where you're selling your product, your service, your company. And you got to be out there and you got to be everywhere. Just don't go, oh, it's slow, so I'll just kind of wait till it picks up again. No, you got to go, if your business is slow, I'm going to go out there and do 10 times more than everybody else. And I'm going to be the reason my company goes into momentum again. I'm going to be the reason that I have the best sales month ever because I'm going to put in the work. I'm going to go after it. I'm going to get to new heights. I'm going to go and figure this thing out like no one's figured it out before. Then you think of Starbucks, for instance, right? Think of this coffee company. There's seasons that it's slow there. There's seasons that it's just okay there. Guess what? They keep selling coffee. Guess what? They still do advertising. Guess what? They still do everything they do to create the excitement and the momentum for people to buy coffee and share coffee and all the stuff they do to build their business. They don't stop because they're in a slow season or in a slow process. You know, they don't stop. And you can't stop either. What amateurs do in our space is they stop building. They stop talking. They stop doing videos. They just stop because they're like, it's slow. So I'm just going to do nothing and I'm going to complain more. Just make up excuses of why I can't go out and do stuff right now because there's nothing really going on. Amateurs think that way. You know what the pros do? The pros just go, you know what? Let me put my new business plan together. Let me put my, strategies in place. Let me kind of get creative and think of different ways that I can meet more people, different circles I can get in, different influencers or different people I can collaborate with that I can get into their world and I can meet their, phenomenal audiences and I can add value and I can tell my story and I can do good and show up to bless people and give them an advantage of all the stuff I know. And guess what happens? That stuff comes back to you tenfold, right? Because when you start growing in a new audience, or you're collaborating with somebody in your space or outside of your space, and you're adding value and you're being creative and you're taking care of people and you're giving people just so much great advice and solutions to their problems, guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna go, hey, tell me about what you do full time. Or tell me about your business, or tell me about what you're selling, or tell me about, that video I watched you do. I didn't really understand a lot of it, but explain a little bit more what you're doing and how you're doing it and maybe how I can be a part of it or how I can help you. Because here's what I know in our space. When you help people, you go out there and you give it away, guess what? It always comes back to you where people are like, man, how can I help you? What can I do to, maybe get you more visible in my world and, introduce you to more people that could help you in your business because I know what you've done for my business. See, that works both ways. So when it's slow, you got to look at that as the biggest opportunity for your business, for your product, for your service, and what you can go out and do. And don't wait for your company to do anything. Don't wait for your upline to do anything. Don't wait for your crossline to motivate you. You shouldn't be waiting for any of those people to, give you a shot in the arm because you know what? It's not their job to do that. You should just go out and lead out You know, everyone says, well, Tony, I want to be a leader. Well, the first thing you got to do is you got to lead yourself. And how do you lead yourself? By being the example, by going out there and putting the numbers on the board. If it's slow, if it's kind of good, if it's crazy momentum, but go out there and show everybody, this is what I'm doing. You know, people say, well, how do I motivate my team? It's slow right now and they're not motivated. Well, you know, the best way to motivate your team, if you're in a slow market, is to go out there and create new business right in front of them. Go out there and sign up new people and help them rank advance and help them get a check and help them create a story and showcase them all over social, showcase them to everyone inside the company, showcase them to the people that are you've been around that are getting started so they can be inspired and move in the right direction. But that's how you motivate your team, is by creating new stories right in front of them. And that'll get them going, oh my gosh, it isn't slow. Look what they're doing. Look what he's doing. Look what she's doing. Man, they're recruiting. They're creating new ranks. They're blowing this thing up. Everyone's complaining that it's slow. Everyone's complaining that there's nothing going on inside the company. But I'm looking at my upline and they're crushing it right now. Holy cow, they're having the biggest month I've ever seen them have in a long, long time. You've got to lead out. And when you have that mindset and you just go, you know what? I'm not waiting for anybody. I'm not waiting for anybody's approval. I'm not waiting for anyone to pat me on the back. I'm not waiting for anyone to give me a pep talk. I'm not waiting for anybody to pump me up, to get me out of bed every single morning. You don't need to wait on any of that. You just need to go. You just need to have that motivation, that self-motivation, and say, you know what? If it's gonna be, it's up to me. If I want to change the current circumstances from slow to fast to no momentum to great momentum to no growth to big growth, it's on me. And I get a chance to lead out and do it and show everybody that I can set a bar and then I can raise that bar and then raise that bar and then raise that bar. Now, I've been doing this for 28 years. Every time I do this and lead out and I don't yell at people and don't say, you need to be working harder. What are you doing? You're not even trying. No. It's not about that. What I have found and what's worked for me, instead of like belittling people and telling them they suck and they're not doing anything and go to work, you're embarrassing. Don't do that, because that's not going to get you any brownie points. That's not going to get you anybody patting you on the back telling you how awesome you are. What is going to get you patted on the back and people saying how awesome you are is by you going out and making it rain, making it happen, with or without anybody. And the people that want to come along will come along. The people that don't want to come along, they won't come along, and that's okay too. But it's not about them. It's about you setting the bar, setting the example, leading out, doing the things that make it rain, that make the magic happen, and following through with it. And then telling that story to everyone that'll listen. And if they don't want to listen, they'll watch and they'll see what's going on and they'll be like, holy cow, this is what I need to be doing. So that's how you take a business from slow to fast. And that's the mindset you have. That's the activity you need to do. And that's the pace you need to set. And when you do that, guess what's going to happen? You will create not only a new following, but the people that have been with you and been inside the company and watching you and being a part of everything you're doing, they're going to get inspired and they're going to see that they can go out and they have another gear inside and they can go out and do big things because they watch you do big things. If you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you subscribe, because we do awesome videos like this. Sarah and I do. My rockstar wife. Every single week we put out 2 new videos every single week, just like this. Just a lot of value and a lot of love to help mentor you through your network marketing career. And if you got some people that need to hear this, see this, make sure they get over to our channel and subscribe so they can be a part of this as well. And in the comments, drop maybe what you do if you're in network marketing and it's slow in your business. What's the one tip you'd want to drop in the comments to let all the people know what you do? I'd love to see that and hear that, and I can't wait to connect with you. Take care, everybody. See you in the next video.